Marvel. Ever since the 1940s, Marvel has been a mainstay in the media landscape, shaping content and genres as a whole, along with a jam-packed cast of awesome characters that range from egotistical beloved leader of Latveria Victor Von Doom, all the way to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Marvel as a whole really doesn't need an introduction. As of recent, a new Marvel game has made a massive splash in the gaming industry, full of beloved and adored characters, alongside some unknown ones. This game is called Marvel Rivals. Hello everyone, it's Arcus. Today's subject will be going over 3 characters I would love to see in the game. I myself have been playing the hell out of it with friends and my partner. I'm sure everyone who has played has thought up and brainstormed, or at least wished of a character's presence in game. And today, I'm going to go over and throw together some movesets for some possible hero concepts. These 3 heroes are the Human Rocket Nova, the maniacal Green Goblin, and Dr. Victor Von Doom. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? My love for Richard Rider dates back all the way to the fighting game staple, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where he was appropriately a part of my team every time I played. He has a really unique and eye-catching set of powers that I have always found a firm appreciation for. But enough yapping, let's get into his moveset. Basic info: he's going to be voiced by Troy Baker. Nova is a duelist and has a health pool of 250. A few voice lines for eliminating a hero could be, "Is Marvel vs. Capcom, you like that? Take this." And for killing Star-Lord, he could have, "It didn't have to be this way, Will." He could have possible synergies with the Guardians of the Galaxy members and Spider-Man. His passive, named the Human Rocket, allows Nova, when he jumps off of a ledge, to activate a boost that launches him into the air quickly, slowly descending afterwards. During this flight stage, Nova can dodge left and right, similar to how Iron Man's flight works. Corresponding voice line being, "Not today, fellas." Primary fire, named Nova Force Beam. Nova puts his arms out, firing a continuous beam of energy. The longer this beam does damage, builds up Nova's other abilities. Move 1, titled Stargate Slam. If enough damage is built up, Nova can teleport above the enemy and slam down, creating a small shockwave with medium damage. Voice line is, "Here's Richie." Move 2, Gravity Loop. Nova uses dealt damage to create a gravity field that can be placed to slow enemies and speed up teammates. Basically a placeable Storm Hurricane passive. A voice line could be, "This is how you do it." Ultimate move, Gravimetric Blaster. Nova supercharges his energy output into a devastating beam attack similar to that of Hanzo's Dragon from Overwatch. His voice line for enemies would be, "Feel my power," and for teammates it would be, "Let's bring it." Now, that's all for our unfortunately named Richard Rider. Now, we go into Peter Parker's worst nightmare. Norman Osborn has always been one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, going all the way back to the Raimi trilogy and even the Ultimate Alliance games. Basic info: Gabi is a strategist with 150 health, voiced by Willem Dafoe. I don't have any ideas for synergies, but I do have a few KO lines. Boom! Obviously, that's going to be more maniacal. And for killing Spider-Man, it would be, "Down came a goblin that washed the spider out." For killing Penny Parker, he would say, "That mech needs some improvements, Penny." And for killing Venom, he'd say, "Oh, what a shame. We could have crushed Parker together, Eddie." His passive, named Aerial Menace. Norman has flight on his Goblin glider, moving faster and being able to hover upwards. His primary fire is Oscorp Pumpkin Bombs. Norman throws a pumpkin bomb that can stick to walls. These bombs do not detonate until someone walks into their vicinity, kind of like how Demo Man works in Team Fortress 2. His secondary fire, titled Goblin Shield. His glider can be used to block incoming attacks to protect himself. However, This means the glider can be destroyed. It has a health pool of 200 and takes 45 seconds to be used again after it has been destroyed. Move 1. Super Soldier Serum. Norman injects a teammate with the serum, boosting their health and damage for a short duration. The voice line could be, "Test this out for me, will you?" Move 2. His Healing Bat. Norman throws up to 3 healing bats that can heal up to 70 health in the span of 3 seconds. A voice line could be, "Don't worry, this will hurt a lot." His ultimate move, titled Goblin Rage, Norman injects himself with a prototype serum that transforms him into a big goblin with 300 health, similar to the one seen in the Ultimate Comics run. During this 12-second period, Norman can build up Flaming Rage with damage dealt. If he deals enough damage, he ignites into flames and creates a ring of fire before transitioning out of the stage. The ring of fire damages enemies inside of it and heals teammates as well. Now, enough of our favorite goblin villain. Let's get on to Doom. Dr. Doom is my favorite fictional character of all time, period. Therefore, this moveset is going to be extremely fun to brainstorm. Basic info. Doom is a Vanguard with 600 health, voiced by Travis Willingham, which is confirmed, by the way. Some possible KO lines could be, "Even after death, you disgust me, Richards." And for Johnny Storm, it could be, "You should have thought twice before having relations with my wife, Jonathan." His primary fire, titled Arcane Orbs. Doom blasts green balls of magic, stringing lightning between enemies. Move 1, titled Foot Dive. The name says it all. Doom launches himself into the air, slamming down onto someone. With a successful direct hit, Doom can foot dive up to 4 times, doing medium damage. Move 2, Molecular Shield. Doom slams his foot onto the ground, using debris as a shield around a small area similar to Winston's shield from Overwatch. This lasts permanently, as long as it is not used again or sustains 300 damage. Move 3, Power Nullifier. Doom sends out a triangular force field that nullifies and makes it so anyone in the field cannot use their abilities for up to 5 seconds. His ultimate move, Kneel Before Doom. Doom rises into the air, summoning an arcane lightning storm that semi-blinds and heavily damages both enemies and teammates. The arcane lightning smiting is based on who has the most health in the field, dealing the most damage to high health players. And there he is for you people. Doom. That was a lot. I had tons of fun writing and thinking about what these characters could do and work like in Rivals. I want to thank you all for watching, as this is probably a long video. If I should do part 2, do indeed let me know in the comments below. I love you all, and as always, this has been Arcus. Stay hydrated, people.